some home court dominance with this long homestand in front of them.
A great chance for them to add a whole lot of W's to their win column. That's the goal anytime you've got a long run of games at home.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've got Julius Randle. Russell is out there with Williams. Then it's Sanders. And it's Stokes in at the 3 slot. And it's Freak missing. Russell with it. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Irving kicks to Freak. We've played just over a minute here in the first. From deep three-point range, and that one's good. Freak's got 6.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
The drive by Russell. And that one comes up a bit short.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. That's now 8 points for Freak.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
And Sanders, here we go.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays. And if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Irving after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. From deep. And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball good. A nice shot from Freak.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
The drive by Russell. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hickson's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Randle. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's Chandler. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Chandler's got his first points of the night.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And the best of good. 16 points for Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Inside, here's Chandler. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here is Russell following the basket by Freak. Unloads from 13. No good off the front iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
.125 left in the first quarter of the game. And Temple kicks to Dudley. There's a good screen. Here's Temple. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by the Lakers. Cleveland leading by 8. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Freak throws it down.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And here's Dudley for 3, and that one's good. Dudley's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Freak.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Down low. Here's Dudley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And, Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And here's Freak. From deep three-point range. And an overpowering first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a... Freaks checked in for E'Twaun Moore, and Irving subbed in for J.R. Smith. And then for the Lakers, Harry Sanders is checked in for Julius Randle. Temple comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Russell in for Lou Williams. Freak in at shooting guard. Hickson is out there with Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Butler in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He ended with an amazing number of points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Russell against Irving. Russell kicks to Temple. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
1:10 left now here in the second. Pass to Cole. Shot on the wing, and the jumper is good. Cole's got his first 2 points of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Hickson passes to Freak. Rebounded by Dudley.
Terrific. job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Cleveland leading by 7.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Temple dishes to Sanders. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Butler. And Smith subbed in for Irving. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Now here's Freak. He has 35. Hickson a screen. Now Freak. It could go. He got it! Wow. He caught it!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Lakers trail by 11. So for the Lakers right now, Russell is out there with Williams. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Sanders. And it's Stokes in at the 3.
Out of bounds.